It's also been reported that West Ham have made a combined bid worth 50 million boys for Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay.
Yeah.
That, Pete Donaldson, is a lovely old job.
It's a smash and grab.
It is.
McTominay's worth that just by himself.
Yeah.
Let's not get onto Maguire, but...
I'm not having this. I've heard enough of this.
I know you're not. You've had enough of this all summer. Since you've been away, we've been going in with 2 feet on Maguire.
I know you have. I know you have. England's Rose. I think that would be Man United. Just sell him. You want rid of him. You've got. What did they offer? Well, there's a combined bid there. They've got surely just let him.
And after that wage rise, just to get him off the wage.
Actually,
bill.
do you know what?
Yeah,
Having said that, I think it's Maguire that's not wanting to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he's had an increase. Sorry, I've just remembered that he's had an increase in wages because they qualified for the Champions League.
Yes.
And he's a bit like, oh, come on, West Ham, what have you got for me? And they're like, well, Europa League.
I don't think he... Does he care about which European competition he played? Because he's played in there before, hasn't he?
They got to the final.
Yeah.
Unfinished business. He only got the silver medal. So, yeah.
The idea that Maguire has unfinished business with the Europa League. What a weird little quest.
That's what I would sell it as if I was David Moyes.
Yeah. Hey, you got
Harry.
unfinished business here.
You've got unfinished business here.
I'm going to be in prime for a pound Twixes.
Yeah, I think that would be a good deal all round. So get it done at Manchester United and West Ham United. The situation wasn't too dissimilar at West Ham.
Yeah,
who hadn't signed anybody, but now they've completed their first summer signing of the window. They've got Ajax defensive midfielder Edson Alvarez for about £35 million. That is presumably to plug that Declan Rice gap that's going to be in their midfield this season.
He's a really good player.
I think it's a good signing.
He's not as good on the ball as Rice, which I think is the immediate issue. May seem slightly unusual considering that he's come from Ajax. Of course, he was very, very close to signing for Chelsea a little bit later in
nearly
last
signed for
summer.
Dortmund as well. It shows you the pedigree of the player that the likes of Chelsea and Dortmund were in for him.
Yeah, I mean, he initially rebuffed West Ham because he thought he was going to Dortmund, and then Edin Terzic, their coach, decided they'd re-sign Emre Can instead, and he was a little bit concerned about him being not that good on the ball as well.
Oh, right.
But look, he's tough as old boots. He can play centre back as well. I think he's.
You're really trying to appeal to the West Ham fans here. You thought, I'll put a bit of downer on there. He's as tough as old boots.
He's frequently drunk, like just really unhelpful.
He'll get stuck in.
He gets stuck in.
Yeah.
He sets fire to a lot of stuff.
He plays golf with Julian Dix. You're going to be fine. He holidays in Marbella. Good signing. Thumbs up.
Stayed in Paulo Freire's villa.
Yeah.
He knows how to get that prime. If your kids want some prime, he's got a mate who knows a mate.
So they've signed an uncultured defensive midfielder. Is what you're saying.
He sounds dreadful.
Just bypass him is what you've got to do.
I'm not saying that.
That's why they're going in for Harry Maguire. They need a ball player in there, Andy.
They need a ball
Someone bringing
player.
the ball out the back. Harry will pass him. Edson, you stay back there. You can play centre half. There we go. It's the West Ham way.
It is.
There we are.
It's the children on FIFA way. They stick Harry Maguire up front and
do they? Because he's
in
massive.
Is that
specific challenges and he scores a load of goals. Yeah.
Ah,
Is that a little glitch in the system?
Yeah.
Has Moyes heard about that? Is that what he's trying to get him?
That could be.
Because they don't have a striker. They need a striker.
Yeah.
That would be the moisiest thing ever, wouldn't it? Playing Harry Maguire at centre forward.
Very David James up top, isn't it? Really,
Oh,
I would say, Andy. I would.
To be fair, David James was the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
That's harsh on Harry Maguire.
he'd had a kit made up though, which is so he fancied it. I would say I would love the Football Ramble to have a little cheats and tips section
right.
in the video game, like Namrood on Bad Influence or Ben the Boffin on The Big Breakfast.
Can you
Hello,
say
the 90s.
Was that 90s? Not even I got that.
Ben the Boffin used to be on Paul Yates's sofa,
Paulie Yates.
bed rather.
Yeah.
And he used to do the tips.
You might need to clarify that because people go, what?
Ben the Boffin and Paul Yates were having a very long-term affair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about Andy Capp? Was he involved? If we're going to use
It's
really
Andy
old
Capp.
references. I mean, that's 80s. Sorry, young people, if you're still there. But
No.
yeah. So we at West Ham, they've got Edson Alvarez. We think he'll be all right. As long as
We do.
Yeah, as long as he's just tackling. That should be okay.
Thank you for watching a clip from the Football Ramble podcast. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss an upload. A single upload. Don't miss out on the uploads. The uploads are important.